Let me make this clear to you. I don't mean to take care of someone who's so broke to a point where you need to keep working until the day you go inside a coffin. You look great in your cheap kimono.
Trouble Busters!
Covering magic is great. I wish I could spend more time doing this. Oh, God. Hi, Melanie. Are you going out? I just got back from work. I see. My name is Melanie, and this is my daughter-in-law, Jenna. She's always been bragging about the fact that she's a secretary for her company's director. She's been supporting my son as his wife while she works a job, but... Is that your dinner? These are... Oh, I envy you so much. Huh? You know how I have so much career? I'm not the kind of person who can slack off about cooking, so I always cook great food for your son. Oh, I wonder if you're going to be buying dinner outside for the rest of your life. Huh? I hope you're not expecting Seth to take care of you when you're too old to work. What do you mean by that? Let me make this clear to you. I don't mean to take care of someone who's so broke to a point where you need to keep working until the day you go inside a coffin. Huh? It's been a while since my father passed away, but my mother is smart enough to save money, and that's why she gets to live a relaxing life after retirement. It's so important to save up. I pity you. You don't even have time to cook, because you have to work so much. I spend my day off doing groceries at a luxury supermarket, so I can cook gorgeous food that I can post on social media. Whenever I end up getting home late, Seth would cook for me, but they're usually not up to my standard to post on social media. Social media, huh? You should appreciate him just for making dinner for you. I want Seth to be the type of man who won't be ashamed to stand right next to me. There's going to be a lot for me to teach him. Teach him? I've always known she hated me, but I've been looking the other way as long as she gets along with my son, but I can't possibly let her keep insulting us like this. I'm not letting her get away with this. Trouble Busters!
Auntie Melanie, thanks for joining today.
Congratulations on your marriage. Hey, Melanie, how did you even generate the money to be here? I hope you didn't make Seth pay for this. Why would I do anything like that? Oh, hello, Mr. Anderson.
Hello, Jenna. I like your dress.
Thank you so much for saying that. It's great that we're relatives now, don't you think?
Oh, hello there.
Anyway, you look great in your cheap kimono.
Hey, watch your mouth.
I mean, I told her that I don't mind her getting a better dress, but she turned down my offer. You never even... By the way, my dress is from a high-end brand. I would feel embarrassed if I showed up with some cheap clothes like someone. My kimono isn't cheap. Oh, you're just bluffing. I'm sure it's some cheap fabric. Or did you end up renting something expensive, huh?
Cheap fabric?
Yep, I'm saying.
Do you even realize who you're talking to?
It's okay, Mr. Anderson. She's my mother-in-law. But she's pretty much a stranger to me.
Stranger?
That's right. Her lifestyle is completely different from mine. She works a part-time job, but she only eats the deli food that she gets from work. I wonder if you brought some takeout boxes today.
Hey, this is enough.
It's okay. Oh, Mr. Anderson, why are you taking her side about this?
Didn't you know that she's one of the biggest investors in our company?
Investor? What? I heard there was someone who made a huge investment in our company, but is this even possible? I'm sure it was your husband, right? I can't think of a reason why you would ever invest in our company. There's a reason why. What? It's because your company was the only company that makes the anime figures that I really like. I made an investment because I wanted to express my greatest appreciation for being the one and only company that makes what you make.
Mom likes anime figures.
But that can't be why. Wait, is that you, Seth? I thought you were going to be late because of work.
I finished work early since it's my cousin's wedding today.
Oh, I see. Now let's celebrate.
You're not getting away with what you said. I was listening this whole time, but was that how you've always talked to my mother?
I mean, why would she work a part-time job if she's so rich? It's my hobby. A hobby? Ever since my husband's passing, all I had left with me were my anime figures, but those things don't talk. Huh? Since I can't see my friends every single day, I still wanted to interact with people. I decided to get a job. Can't you just go chat with your neighbors or something? The grocery store I work at is very popular among the locals. It's a fun job, not just to interact with other people, but also to make food with the local ingredients, too. I find joy when people say that the food is good, and that's another way for me to communicate with other people, too.
Mom has been telling me how much she enjoys her job ever since she's been assigned to be in charge of the deli products at work. My colleagues were also talking about how Auntie Melanie's deli food tasted so great. I'm always bragging to them that she's my aunt. Mom has always been great at cooking.
Thank you for saying that. The food that I bring myself home the other day was test products I made.
Jenna, you should try her food too.
No, thank you.
But you've never tried Mom's food ever since we got married. Not even once.
Not even once? You always leave early every time we have a family gathering. I just don't want to eat peasant food.
You're too busy taking pictures for social media.
I've been following your Trustagram, Jenna. You cook so much gorgeous food every day.
Yeah, they're very gorgeous, but I personally prefer normal food.
Shh. I guess only the people who would know how hard it is to cook those would get it. I have almost 10,000 followers, and people are sending me messages asking about the recipes all the time.
I honestly prefer normal food too.
What?
I'm always grateful that you cook, but sometimes it makes me feel like you're not really cooking for me.
That's not true.
Oh, the dishes look great, but they're a bit difficult to eat. They tend to be too greasy too.
That's not true. I'm not like any ordinary girl. I'm perfect. You're right. You're perfect. Of course I am. I'm not like you, Melanie. I never shop for any of the deli food that you buy at those luxury supermarkets.
Deli food?
What are you talking about? I would never buy any deli food. What's wrong with deli food? You shouldn't be lying about it. I saw you the other day when you were buying deli food at... Ah! I'm sure you must have mistaken me with somebody else. But doesn't this look like you, Jenna?
This is you, Jenna.
She just looks like me. Huh? I guess I'm getting a little too popular. People are trying to make themselves look like me.
But this looks exactly like you.
I'm sure this is you, Jenna. I told you this isn't me. But aren't these shades the ones that Seth gifted you? How can you even tell that from this picture? You better stop making things up.
Mom's right. These are the shades that I gave, Jenna. Look at this part.
What about it?
You see those diamonds on the sunglasses?
Oh, I'm sure a lot of places sell them.
No, you're actually wrong.
What? Why? Jenna, your sunglasses have 2 diamonds and 1 champagne garnet. Huh?
I wanted to give you something special if I'm buying you a gift. Mom helped me out to talk to someone who knows a lot about jewelry, and I had these sunglasses made to order.
What? You never told me that. That's why I said I'm sure this is you, Jenna. So, does this mean that she's been lying that she cooks all that food?
I wonder what her followers would say if they found out about this.
It's not like all those pictures are deli food. I mean, I deserve a break once in a while. I wouldn't possibly have so many followers if I didn't give myself a break.
What's the point of getting yourself so far into this?
What do you mean? Oh my god. You're amazing. You work a full-time job and you take care of your family perfectly too. Is that what you want others to say to you?
You just want people to acknowledge you, huh? You have a job and I don't have any complaints about the food. I even think that you should be honest about using deli food.
Seth?
But I don't know about how you look down on people like that.
I'm not looking down on people. And it's her fault for making herself look the way she could get looked down on. Besides, I'm not the bad guy here. Every time you show up, you just say whatever you want and giggle as you disappear without having any decent conversation. You're just making that up. Seth, you wouldn't believe her, right? You're on my side, right?
I don't know about that after what we've all just seen.
Shut up. This isn't your business.
But this is my wedding.
If that's the route you're taking, I have no hesitation. What is it? Oh.
Blue Financial Firm? That's the last place anybody would want to finance with.
How do you even have this picture? Since you've been quite rude to me, I went ahead and looked into what you've been up to. This is an invasion of privacy. How dare you? Seth, have you been aware that Jenna has a debt?
Nope, not at all. Jenna, didn't I pay off the debt that you had when you were single? Did you do it again? I'm sure she had to borrow it from that firm because no one else would loan her funds.
I'm not sure when you started borrowing from them, but this is bad, Jenna. I'm sure you have a lot of interest added up to your debt. What was I supposed to do? I'm a popular Trustagrammer. I can't possibly wear any cheap clothes or purses. Every woman in this world wants to be like me.
I mean, 10,000 is a lot of followers, but it doesn't make you a superstar.
I'm going to have more followers in the future. I've had people sending me direct messages to ask where I buy my clothes and shoes.
But that doesn't make it okay for you to get into debt without even telling me.
It's okay, honey. Once I become more popular as a Truestagrammer, I'll be able to pay off my debts easily.
What are you going to do if that never happens?
Oh, I have a clear vision of myself. Besides, we're at a wedding. How dare you talk about something like this at someone's wedding? You don't belong here. Right, Erica? I don't know.
Everyone here at this wedding has either been taught how to make investments by Melanie or have been invested by Melanie. I can't possibly let go of the fact that you're being hostile to someone like that. That's right. We can clearly see the difference in personalities between the two of you. You're the one who's acting inappropriately here, Jenna.
What the heck? Everyone here is just afraid to say something to her just because she has money. Don't let her fool you guys. You don't even know what she's thinking. All I'm thinking are about anime figures, deli food, and wonderful people around me. Oh, I don't even know what you're talking about.
You've been my secretary for years, but I never knew you would look down on people like this. I'm disappointed in you. Jenna, it's not too late to apologize yet. Actually, Seth, I think it's already too late at this point.
Why? Why didn't anyone tell me? I wouldn't have said anything if only I knew.
That's not really the point here.
Okay, fine. You want me to apologize, right? Sorry. There you go.
This is enough.
Oh. Huh? What is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Ms. Melanie, isn't this purse from Truzen? Do you know this brand? I'm a huge fan of Truzen. That's why Truzen. I've never heard of that brand. How embarrassing. No matter how much money you have, you don't even have expensive items. I don't know what made you think you can show off your purse, but you should hide it before you humiliate yourself. Does she really not know Truzen? Huh? Jenna, Truzen is a very classic brand for kimonos. You might not know this brand since you're only interested in Western high brands.
Even I know Truzen. They're known for the ways they stitch their fabrics, right?
What? Oh my god. That's so embarrassing.
Your hostility is like a boomerang. It definitely came right back at you.
I'm grateful that you introduced me to Isaac, but I don't feel so confident becoming relatives with you.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Seth! I knew you would always be on my side no matter what happens.
You'll never see her face again.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
I'm so sorry if this ruined your wedding.
What's going on?
I can't possibly be on your side when you look down on my family like this.
What? Are you saying that you're going to be taking your mother's side?
This isn't about taking sides. I've always loved both of you in my own ways. But what you've done here just isn't acceptable. You've been spending my money to pay for the debt that you made without even talking to me. There's no way I can continue our relationship like this.
Wait, I'll make sure I pay off my debt using just my own salary. You wouldn't have anything to argue about that, right? Melanie, you have to talk to him for me. I'm sorry, but I don't feel confident that I'll be able to build a good relationship with you. I respect my son's decision, too. Ugh, but I have an income, too. I'm sure I can pay off my debt easily.
I'm not so sure about that.
Just because you're a little handsome and you make decent money, you can't talk to me like that.
What?
You were kind and you would always do what I say, and that's why I married you. But I guess I never should have. I'm sure I can find a better man than you since I'm so beautiful. Don't miss me too much because I'm never going to get back together with you.
Did she just really run away from us like that?
I'm sorry if this ruined your wedding.
Auntie, this wasn't your fault.
My son ultimately broke up with his wife. Jenna seemed so confident at the wedding, but she seemed to forget about the fact that it was her boss's son who was getting married at that wedding. Since there were a lot of her colleagues attending the wedding, it was a matter of time before rumors spread, and she ended up leaving her job. Her followers had also discovered that she's been lying and that the deli food she purchased was handmade. She also lost most of her followers, while her career as a Truestagrammer has ended. This wasn't supposed to be how this ended!
Mom, are you sure that you don't want to live with me?
I'm sure. Ever since I started working, I've been enjoying my own time that I spend at home.
I'm sorry if I ever made you worried about me.
Son, you're still young. You have a lot of bright future waiting ahead of you. I wish my son the happiest future that he deserves. Troublebusters.